All right, good evening, Roseville families, and welcome to our first district-sponsored Schoology event. I'm Nicole Provo, and I am the coordinator of state and federal programs, and this is my second year with Roseville. It's been a very interesting couple of years. I, along with our presenters, are excited to share information with our families in order to support you with our needs for supports in Schoology as our learning management system. In addition to our presenters and families, I do recognize that there are many other district personnel that are attending online tonight. And I want to thank you for doing that, because I know that that means that you are in it to win it and help our Roseville families and learn everything you possibly can in order to support our families in this Schoology adventure that we're on. I know it's been challenging at best, and I recognize that, and we as a district recognize that. And it definitely feels like an all hands on deck mentality. That being said, I would like to briefly introduce our presenters for the evening. We have Miss Demers.
Hi, I'm Karen Demers. I teach third grade currently at Steenland Elementary, but I've been in the district for 25 years, started at the high school, came down to the elementary level. I spend my days now part-time teaching third grade, and the other part, I am an instructional coach. So when this whole shutdown happened, Schoology became a big thing, and we're trying to learn all we can so that we can share it with not only the other teachers in the district, but also with our students and our parents.
Thank you, Ms. Demers. Now we have Ms. Chaffin.
Hi, good evening. My name is Jessica Chaffin, and I am a third grade teacher currently at Huron Park Elementary, and I teach third grade for half a day, and then I am also an instructional coach working the other half of my day, where I'm working with teachers and staff in the district, trying to help support our virtual learning right now and all of our wonderful technology tools that we have in the district. And I've been in Roseville Community Schools for about 6 years.
Thank you. Now we have Mrs. Miglio.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Miglio, and I also teach third grade at Huron Park half a day and an instructional coach for half the day. And we are so excited to help you learn Schoology, to help you help your children use Schoology. It is a fantastic tool. There are some growing pains with it and a lot to learn, so we are here to support you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Now we have Samantha Jordan.
Hello, everybody. I'm Samantha Jordan. I'm a teacher at Roseville High School. I've been teaching in the district for the last 25 years. I currently teach English, and I'm also an instructional technology coach the rest of my day. So I spend my time helping other teachers and our students learn to utilize Schoology and the other tools we have adapted and adopted for our virtual learning. And I'm going to be starting you out today with our presentation, and then we'll be working our way through it, taking you through how parents can utilize Schoology to best assist their students. So the first thing I'd like to do is to give you some background about Schoology, okay, and why we're using it, and why it's a great tool for parents to be able to use. And the good thing about the parent access to Schoology is that through one account, you can access the information on all of your students. All of your kids can be in one place, pre-K through 12, whatever grade level they're at, you have one access point to see all their classes and what's going on. You'll be able to see the materials that teachers are posting for them. You'll be able to contact their teacher directly through Schoology, and you'll be able to see when their Teams or Schoology conferences are scheduled, when they're posted to their class. Also, really important for a lot of teachers, or parents I should say, is to be able to check for that missing work, to know that your student is keeping up on everything. So Schoology is a really helpful system for that. You can download it to your phone, and so you can have everything right at your fingertips to help monitor and help keep track of your child's education, which is something that we're all working together to make it more streamlined, make it smoother, make it easier for the parents to help us in this trying time that we are all facing, where the parents are part of the classroom as well. Schoology is a learning management system, and if you think about it as a backpack, it kind of makes more sense. When kids traditionally have been face-to-face, they come home, they have a backpack, you open up that backpack, and inside of it, there's the folders, there's the notebooks, they have books from their teachers, they can have projects in there. Well, Schoology is the virtual backpack. It is the place for them to go to access everything else. So within Schoology, you can have things like Discovery Education, where students can watch videos. You can have them doing math exploration through Desmos or Extra Math, big math ideas. All these are located in there. Their textbooks can be integrated into Schoology so that students can access them easily and be able to see everything right there in one platform. So you really want to think about Schoology not as just the place to go for education, but it is the place that holds all the other pieces that we are going to be using, where students can access everything else. And so that's a big concept to think about with Schoology as we go through everything. And one of the things that we know and we want to emphasize is that you will see grades in Schoology, but students are also earning grades in other areas. So they might get graded in their English book or their math book. So you really want to always be looking to PowerSchool for their final grade. So we will be reminding you of that through the course of the evening. And so Jessica is going to be taking over.
Okay. Hi. When we talk about using Schoology with our children, for our students, the most important thing to get us started is just being able to log into Schoology. So we want to make sure that everybody can get logged in and access all of their materials. So there's a couple of different ways to get in based on the device that you're using and the grade level of your student. So if you have a pre-K through second grade student, they have an iPad. And to access Schoology and log in on an iPad, you're first going to need to go to the Safari app on your iPad. And the Safari app looks like a little blue compass. So you'll go to Safari, and then once you get into Safari, you'll go to the website roseville.schoology.com. And it's really important that you do make sure you go to roseville.schoology.com. If you go to just schoology.com, it's not going to work. So that's very, very important. And then once you get on to roseville.schoology.com, you will have the opportunity opportunity to sign in, and you'll sign in with your student's district username and password. And then they'll be able to go ahead and log in and get onto their Schoology page. And again, that's for our iPad users, our pre-K through second grade students. And now for our older students, our upper elementary students, 3rd through 5th graders, they have a nice laptop that they've been using. When they go on, they'll just go to their web browser, and we recommend using Chrome with Schoology. And once you go to your web browser, again, they're going to go to that website, roseville.schoology.com, in order to gain access. And then they will go ahead and again sign in with their district issued username and password. Okay, and then a similar situation for our middle school and our high school students. Again, they have a laptop, and they will also go to roseville.schoology.com and log in with their district issued username and password. And we also want to note in the middle and high school, they're also going to need to sign in onto their Microsoft account, and they will use their district email and password. So that's just going to be that same username that they use to get into Schoology, but you're going to add the @roseville.k12.mi.us to the end, and then your same district password. And that little piece there, that's going to pop up as well for our elementary students from time to time. You may, if you ever see that pop up that you need to sign into Microsoft, or your student needs to sign into Microsoft, go ahead and do that. That's nothing to be afraid of. That's something that's necessary. And again, you sign in, if it's asking you to sign into Microsoft, you take that district username and you just add that @roseville.k12.mius to it, and then your district password. Okay, and then once you get logged in, we want you to be able to navigate. If you're ever helping your student out, and if they need help finding something, we want you to be able to find it. So all of our students are enrolled in courses. And in order to see all of the student courses, you have this red ribbon across the top. We call it the ribbon. It says Roseville Community Schools. And then right next to that, you'll see it says courses written in white. If you click on courses, once you click on that, you'll be able to see all of the courses that your child is enrolled in. Everybody's won't look just like mine. This is just a sample of a student here, but you'll see their reading course, science course, history course, whatever courses they're on. And you can click onto each course and then get into their reading materials if it's reading course, spelling materials, writing materials, and so on. So students do need to go into each course to access each subject's learning materials and assignments. Okay, and then just a little more navigation so you know where things are located. Once you click on the courses, all of our teachers have set up folders in a uniform manner. So every class you look in should have these folders set up in the same way so that it's easier to navigate. So once you're in a course, like in this example, we've clicked on a reading course, you can click on materials. On the left-hand side of your screen, there's a button that says materials. Once you click on materials, then you will get a folder that opens up. It's a blue folder and it says weekly folders, first trimester. So you can click on that, and then there's a folder for each week of the first trimester. And when you open this week's folder, there'll be a daily folder Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So today, today is Wednesday. We want to access our work for Wednesday. We would just click on that Wednesday folder, and then whatever your child's teacher has in there for any materials or assignments for the day, it will be right inside that folder for them to work on.
Okay, so what Jessica was just sharing showed you how to navigate and help your child through their Schoology account. Something new this year is that parents are going to be offered a Schoology account. And this is going to be very helpful because last year when Schoology started, when we had the COVID shutdown, it was very hard for parents to know how their children were doing. A lot of teachers were getting questions. Did my son turn this in? Does my daughter have anything that they have to complete? Questions like that. Now there is going to be an access code for each of your children. For elementary students, your child's teacher will be sending that access code home. For secondary students, you can email one of their teachers. You don't have to email all their teachers because the access code is attached to the student, not the teacher. So once you get your children's access codes, you will be able to sign up for a parent account. And then you'll be able to check yourself and even set it up to get notifications if your child has something that's overdue. You'll be able to check in there, say for elementary students, to see what their spelling words are, if they're spelling. It's going to be one account for you, but when you access that account, you will be able to click on each of your children, see their courses, see what they have to do, what they've been doing, and what's coming up. Following the next slides are going to show you simple steps that you can follow to set up your Schoology parent account.
When you are signing up for a parent account, you go to Schoology.com, not the Roseville Schoology.com, but just plain Schoology.com. Then you will click on Sign Up and click Parent for a parent account. This is where you will need your child's access code. Like Karen said, if you are an elementary child, the teacher will give you the access code. And if you are a parent of a middle schooler or a high schooler, you will have to ask one of their teachers for the access code. So you type in the access code and click Continue. And then you will come to this Welcome Schoology page, and you'll see that there's a blue link for parents and for the parent guide, and that will help you. On this page, it's talking about the fake parent, about a parent account, and right here you can see all of your children that you put into the account. So you can add children here. You can also link with other parents on here, so you're both parents are seeing the same thing. Here is where you would click on the Schoology Guide Center, and it will also help you find more Schoology features. This is the slide that shows where you can see your students. If you click up at the top at your name where it says your parent name, under your parent name, you can see all your children that you have enrolled. And this is another place. If you click the blue plus sign, you can add more children here as well.
Okay, across the red ribbon that Jessica was talking about, you see the first thing before you get to courses, groups, and grade report, you have that Roseville Community Schools. It's kind of like the home button. And once you click on the Roseville Community Schools home button, you see two sections. The first section is student activity. Student activity will kind of be a running list. It almost looks like a list of emails, and it will show you all of the activity that your children have been doing. So it will show you if there's any updates, including messages from the teacher. It will show you any discussions that your children participated in. It will show anything that they submitted, any notices back from the teacher that were given to them will come up there. And over on the right, it will even have a section that tells you overdue, if there's any assignments that are overdue. This is all in the student activity section. The other half of this screen, when you click the home button, is Enrollments. Enrollments is another place to see all the courses on one page. So you can get to the courses by hitting courses on the red ribbon. And on here, it shows you all the courses that your children are enrolled in. And last, and this is the part that we want to make sure that we stress, over on the right, you will see recent grades. Attendance is in there as well. It will show you overdue and upcoming assignments, but we want to make sure you keep in mind that attendance is not taken within Schoology. Attendance goes through PowerSchool. So if a teacher may click on something to say they're here or not, that's not the official attendance. And the same thing with grades. So kind of look at this as you can see how they're doing and if they did the assignments that were submitted through Schoology. But for many courses, for example, math assignments are given through the math program, not through Schoology. So those grades wouldn't be included in here. In order to see a good rolling account of your child's grade, then the only way to do that is in PowerSchool. So this still gives you an idea of how they're doing keeping up with the assignments given to them in Schoology. So just don't think of it as a final grade.
Okay, and I wanted to talk a little bit about my experience as a parent. I've actually gone through and I've been given the access code by my children's school. And just to let everybody know, once I had that access code, the process was very, very fast and pretty easy to do. And all I did was just go to Schoology.com. I put in that access code and set up that account for my students. And I do have, it's just one account for me as a parent. And then I was able to put both of my kids in just with a click of a button, add student. So I'm able to go in and access everything. I can see, I just log in once and I can see my middle schoolers' courses and everything that's going on there, any groups that they're in, and I can then switch over to my elementary school students' courses when I want to see what's going on and get updates on any events going on, any assignments that they have. And once you're in, it looks, after you look at your students' view and then you log in as yourself, it does look very similar as far as you'll be able to see each course tile and, get a feel for things that way. So it's pretty user friendly. and it was very convenient setting up my account. Once I got that information from my child's teacher, it really only took me a few moments. And we, of course, if you have any questions when you're trying to set up your account, feel free to contact your child's teacher or call the school, and, the staff will be happy to work with you and help you get that set up if you do run into any issues with it.
So here are some helpful links for you if you need some more help. So the first, the top box is for technical support for a device. You could email the Fresh Service email if you're having problems with your laptop or iPad. That is a good place to start for equipment problems. If you have time and you want to learn more about Schoology, you could go to the Schoology support page at the www.support.schoology.com page, and that's Schoology's website, and they have a little help button. If you click on the S in the bottom corner, right corner, they have articles there too for support, or you could go to this website. And last, we are going to be posting this parent support guide, which will also give you the steps to Schoology and what's available on Schoology, how to walk through it and navigate it. And the elementary teachers will also send this link out to you as they send you your child's code. The website will also be posted on the rosevillepride.org website to give you another place for more information.
Thank you, everybody. And thank you for everybody who's attended tonight. I know that we're here to support you, and whatever you need, we're here to provide you with whatever service is needed. We hope you find that this information was helpful, and we look forward to more opportunities to support you and our families. This recording will be posted to our website, and as we get more feedback from our families, we'll provide more information in this manner to you. So thank you very much. We appreciate you, and have a great night. And thank you very much for our instructional coaches who work so hard to present this information. You guys did a great job.